the last lesson of winter school, which means that the lessons that start next week are going to be part of the third term, but we'll talk more about that at the end. So because this is the last lesson of this particular course, I thought what we could do today is some extension work on adding and subtracting integers. So the beginning stuff here is not meant to be extension work. This is meant to be stuff that hopefully all of us can do fairly easily by now. So someone said, can we get started on the answers? And I said, yes, sure you can. Has anybody been able to work out the answer? Okay, well, answer to number 1 is really easy, but who's worked out the answer to number 1? Ayanda? Go for it. What did you get for number 1, Ayanda?
16, ma'am.
Hey, fantastic, Ayanda. Very, very nice. Well done. Perfect. 16. Let's see who's got a hand up next. Okay, Ranghuato, do you want to do number 2?
Ma'am, I got 11.
You got 11 as your answer. Okay. Good job, Ranghuato. Very nice. Well done. Let's see who's got a hand up next. Bonolo. Go for it, Bonolo. Do number 3 for us, please.
Ma'am, number 3, the answer. Is it 22?
21.
Oh,
Okay,
21,
but
ma'am.
you were very close. Okay, you're sitting at 19 and you're going 2 to the right-hand side. Well done, that's perfect. Let's see who's up next. Good job, Bonolo. Ntiyiso, go for it. Do number 4, please, Ntiyiso.
Miss, I did number 8.
Oh, number 8. Okay, go for it. What did you get for number 8?
I got 26.
26. Okay, now, unfortunately, that is not the right answer for number 8. Okay, so 26 is not the correct answer for number 8. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave your 26 over there, and then I'm going to ask somebody else and see if they knew what the answer for that one was supposed to be. All right, in question number 4, let's see. Okay, Sakina, why don't you do number 4? Sakina?
Seven. I think Sakina said 7.
Okay, so Sakina's just saying your mic is weird. Okay, well then pop your answer into the chat, Sakina.
Oh.
And I'll write it up for you. Okay, so Sakina says that the answer is 7. Well done, Sakina. Perfect. Good job. All right, let's see who else has got a hand up. Okay, Ayanda, go for it. Do number 5, please, Ayanda.
Ma'am, number 5 is negative 22, ma'am.
Beautiful work. I'm so impressed. Lovely. Good job. Okay, Mbali's next. Number 6, Mbali, all yours.
The answer to number 6 is negative 9.
Lovely, Mbali. Well done. That's great work. I'm really pleased. Caleb, you're up next. Please do number 7, Caleb.
Is it 5, ma'am?
It's not 5, I'm afraid. Okay. Unfortunately, now what's happened here, Caleb, don't worry. All right. Whoever gave me this answer of 26, I can't remember who it was now. And you, Caleb, you have just ignored a sign in a certain place, and that's the reason why you haven't got the right answer. If it was just 12 minus 7, then it would be 5. But look at where we're starting. We're starting at negative 12, and we're taking away 7. So just think about it a little bit more, Caleb. All right, and I'm going to go on and ask, okay, Ranghuato. What would you get for number 7? What do you think the answer is?
This is about a 3-pound gold one. And I'm cheering it up because I want
Ranghuato?
Oh, no, it's negative 19.
Negative 19. Okay, so Caleb, what needed to happen here? Oh, no, what you did was perfect, okay? Okay, so we're starting down here, Caleb. All right, at minus 12. That's our starting place. And then because we're minusing 7, okay, we're going to do what Ranjuato did, and we're going to jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places to the left. Okay, so indeed that would be negative 19. Good job, Ranjuato. And now the last one. Let's see whose hand is up next. Okay, Motibang, it's you. What do you get for number 8, Motibang?
I think, ma'am, I think the answer is 6.
You think the answer is 6. Okay, I'm afraid, Motibang, you've also not got that one correct. All right, but that's fine. No stress. I'm going to go on to somebody else. Let's see if they can get it. Don't stress, Motibang.
Oh, I just want to tell you something. I didn't see the number line. I didn't use it. Sorry, ma'am.
Oh, it's okay. Do you want to try again then?
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
See. Wait. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You worked it out now, Motibang?
Yeah. Is it negative 6?
It is indeed negative 6. Quite right. Okay, so we were starting at 10, and then we were jumping 16 places to the left. So we got down to negative 6. Good job, guys. All right, so now we should be all warmed up. And now hopefully we can do this more difficult work. Okay, so we may need the number line. Maybe I'll just go and grab it from up here and bring it down just in case you guys want to use it. So I'll put it over there. There we go. Can we see it together with this other picture though? Put enough space here. Hang on, maybe not. Let's move it up. Sorry guys, I'm just moving the number line. There we go. Okay, so hopefully that will help you. Okay, so now I'm going to come to you and we're going to answer these questions. And then when we finish with that, then we're going to have to fill in some missing answers. All right, so first person with the hand up, Ranjuato, go for it. All right, so we're doing questions 1 through to 8, okay? All right, Ranjuato, go for it. Add 13 to negative 18. What do you get, Ranjuato?
Negative 5.
Negative 5. Good job. Okay, so we started at negative 18 and we moved 13 places to the right and we got negative 5. Very good, Ranjuato. Well done. Question number 2. Good job. Bonolo, all yours. Go for it. Do number 2, please, Bonolo.
Number 2 add. Okay, ma'am. May I please calculate first, ma'am?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aibo.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Where are you starting on the number line?
At negative 13.
Okay, but Bonolo, the question says add negative 13 to 18. So this question implies that you need to start at 18. And then when they want you, and then they want you to add negative 13. Can you see how what I'm reading is the same as what I'm writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now go back to our lessons that we did previously. What happens when we add negative numbers?
Ma'am, when we add negative numbers, ma'am, I think the answer is 5.
Absolutely. So when we add negative numbers, we are subtracting. Very nice. So the answer would be 5. Good, Bonolo. 100%. Well done. Very good. Okay, nice job. Okay, number 3, Motibang. All right, go for it, Motibang. What do you think the answer to number 3 is?
Let's see. May I calculate?
Hmm?
May I calculate?
Sure.
Ma'am, is the answer 5?
The answer is 5. Where did you start on the number line, Watobe?
Well, ma'am, I started on 18.
Good, good. That's quite right. So from 18 subtract 13 means start at 18 and move 13 places to the left. Okay, and you would get 5. Well done. That's really good. Okay, next person. Inati. Inati, do you want to do number 4 for us, Inati?
Yes, ma'am.
Go for it. How would we do number 4, Inati?
Subtract 13 from negative 18.
Okay, so how should I write that as a sum?
Negative 18
Yes.
minus negative 13.
So minus negative 13 or minus just 13 like that?
Minus 13.
Okay, all right, lovely. Good job. And then where would you end up on the number line?
The answer would be negative 31.
Inati, that's really good. Well done. Perfect. Good job. Okay, next person is Tina.
Lee, don't forget the negative.
Oh gosh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Quite right, negative 31. Perfect, well done. Thank you very much. Tina, you are next. Please do number 5.
Okay. From minus 18, subtract 13.
Subtract negative 13.
So you are going to be like on negative 18. And then you subtract 13.
So if I write that, am I correct? Is it the same as the previous question?
Yes.
What do you think? Okay, unfortunately it's not. Okay, so don't worry, Tina, that's why we're here. Okay, from negative 18 subtract 13 is just as we had written it over here. Start at minus 18 and subtract 13. But your question says from negative 18 subtract negative 13. So what needed to happen differently here with yours is this. I'm going to show you. All right, so we've got our negative 18 subtract negative 13. That's what yours means.
Okay.
Okay, so
you have to say negative 13 minus 13, and then it'll be negative 31. Do you have to add the minuses together to get like a
plus? Absolutely. But what's going to happen with yours is you're going to start at minus 18. Then when you subtract negative numbers, you are in fact adding. So now you're starting down here at minus 18 on the number line, and you're moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11, 12, 13.
13 places to the right. So you are going to end up at negative 5.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good job. Well done. Okay, these are meant to be a little bit more difficult. All right, so if you do feel like you're struggling a bit, I'm doing that on purpose. I wanted us to do some more difficult questions today. Okay, let's see who's up next. Ranghuato, go for it, Ranghuato. You're going to do number 6.
27. Ma'am.
Yes.
I got 27.
You got 27 as an answer. Okay, but if you were going to get 27 as an answer, you would either need to say 17 plus 10 or 10 plus 17. That's how you could get 27 as an answer from these numbers. But look here, it says subtract. Oh, no, sorry. You are quite right.
Yeah,
it is 27.
Right.
I'm sorry. No, she's quite right. Sorry. So subtract minus 17 from 10 means start at 10 and subtract minus 17. I beg your pardon. You are quite right. We would end up with 27 as an answer. Good job. Well done. Sorry, my apologies. I was wrong there. Chantel, you are doing number 7. Sorry, Ranghuato. Okay, number 7. Chantel, please.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I please calculate?
Of course.
How much larger is 6 times? So 6, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ma'am, I think it's -1.
That's a good answer, but I'm afraid that that is not the right answer. I'm going to show you what we need. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. Okay, Chantal. All right.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
I said to you, how much larger is 5 than 3? What would you write? How much larger is 5 than 3? What number sentence would you write?
I could write
How much larger is 5 than 3? What would be your number sentence?
it will be 6.
So how much larger is 5 than 3? You would write 5. Hang on a second, I've run out of a pen. 5 minus 3. Okay, so 5 is 2 larger than 3. So this is exactly the same thing. When they say to you, how much larger is 6 than -6? You're going to say 6 minus -6. Okay, which would be 6 plus 6. So it would be 12 larger. Okay. Does that
Yes,
make
ma'am.
sense, Chantal?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so to work out how much larger 6 is than -6, we're going to subtract -6 from 6, which gives us 6 plus 6, which gives us 12. Good job, Chantal. Thank you so much. That was lovely. Okay, question number 8. Let's see who's up next. Oh, okay, there's nobody up next. Does anybody want to try number 8? Inati, go for it.
Madam, would it be -10?
Sorry, I'm just writing in the chat here. Sorry, Inati, I beg your pardon. What was your answer?
Is it -10?
-10. How much smaller is -28 than -18? Yes, -10 is the right answer. Okay, so because we would have to start at -18 and then take away 10 in order to get to -28.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good job, well done. All right, now we've got to go and fill in, replace the appropriate integer. Okay, so those blocks are missing and we've got to work out what goes in the blocks. I'm just going to bring our number line down so that if you guys want to use it, you can. Rather use the number line than a calculator. It's going to be better for you in the long run. Okay, there we go. So now we have to replace the block with an appropriate number. Okay, so this gets a little bit more difficult. Let's see who's up first. And it's Ayanda. Okay, Ayanda, you're going to do number 1, please, Ayanda.
Yes, ma'am. It's 16, ma'am.
Okay, so Ayanda says that 16 minus 9 is 7. We agree. Okay, good job, Ayanda. Nice work. All right, let's see who's up after that. Patson, go for it. Patson, you're going to do number 2.
Number 2 is 7.
Is 7.
Yes.
Are you sure? So are you saying that, okay, but now hang on a second. You're saying that 7 minus 9 is minus 16. But if I start at 7 and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 places to the left, I don't get -16. I get -2. Okay, do you want to try again?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, is it -25?
-25.
No,
Okay.
I think it's I don't know. I think it's negative or positive 25.
Okay. Let's have a look at your answer. All right. If we say, let's say we say it's positive. Why is my pen not writing? If we said that it's positive 25 and we took away 9, positive 25 is kind of up here somewhere, isn't it? So if we carried on drawing here, we would have 21 and then 22 and then 23 and then 24, and then we would have 25 over here. So if we started here and we jumped 9 places to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we're going to end at positive 16. We're still not ending at negative 16.
Your first
Okay.
answer was so close, Patson.
It was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to think
of
about it?
science.
Yes, I wanna think about it more.
Okay. Jordan, you want to think about it a little bit more? Should we ask someone else?
Yes,
Yeah, you were very, very close, Patson. Okay, Ranguato, you're up next. Do you know what needs to go in number 2?
Ma'am, can I please do some more calculations?
Okay. I'm just gonna see. Bonolo says, is it negative 25? Okay, now Bonolo, that's a good question. But if we start at negative 25 and we take away 9, it means that we're moving more to the left-hand side. So in other words, what we're doing, Bonolo, is we're starting at negative 25, and then we're going to negative 26, and then to negative 27, and then to negative 28, and then to negative 29. We're going in this direction where numbers get smaller. So unfortunately, we're not going to get to negative 16 either. This is a difficult one, isn't it, guys? Let's see if the next person who had their hand up knows how to answer this particular question. Let's see. Okay, Bulela. So nice you put your hand up, Bulela. Go for it. What do you think the answer is, Bulela?
I think the answer is negative 7.
Ah, there we go. Woohoo, Bulela. That's amazing, Bulela. Well done. You smashed it. Okay, very good. Well done, Bulela. -7 minus 9 is -16. Excellent, 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 excellent. That's really good. Okay. Shame, Rolivua and Mbali and Bulela and Ranguato have sent messages. You all correct. Yes, well done. Okay, number 3. Let's see who's up to answer that question. And it is Caleb. Go for it, Caleb. What would you do in number 3, please, Caleb?
7, ma'am.
7. Good, Caleb. Lovely. So if we start at 7 and we take away 9, we'll get to -2. Beautiful. All right. Let's see who's got a hand up as well. Motibang. Go for it, Motibang. What would we do in number 4?
Ma'am, I'm just gonna calculate just for a bit. I'll be fast.
All right, that's fine. I'll wait for you.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is it 20, ma'am?
Okay, so if we start at 12 and we take away 20, yes, we will get to -8. You are quite right. Okay, good job. Well done, Motibang. That's lovely. Nice work. Okay, cool beans. Good job. Patson, you up next. Go for it. Number 5, Patson, what goes in the block?
Ma'am, well, I got 34.
Okay, so but hang on a second, Patson. If we're sitting at 12 on the number line.
Oh, ma'am, -34.
-34. So like that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if we've got 12 minus -34, that would be 12 plus 34. Because remember, when we subtract negative numbers, we're adding, right? So that would give us a final answer of 46. So you're right that it needs to be a negative number, but it's not negative 34. Okay, so Sally.
Is it negative? Is it 10? Is it negative 10?
Negative 10. There we go. Okay, so Ranghuato and Salik in the chat, it needs to be negative 10. Okay, negative 10. So 12 minus negative 10 gives us 12 plus 10, which is where we would get the 22 from. So negative 10 here. Good job. Well done. Okay, let's see whose hand is up next. Bonolo. Go for it, Bonolo. Do you want to do number 6 for us, please, Bonolo?
Ma'am, I'm not sure about number 6. I was raising my hand for number 5.
Okay. Are you scared to try number 6?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Bonolo, don't be scared. Look here, let's do it together, okay? We're starting at negative 16 on the number line, and we're ending at 11, okay? So here's your starting point, and here's your ending point, okay? So your number got bigger. So count the difference between these. How much would you need to move? How many steps would you need to move to the right to go from minus 16 to 11?
27, ma'am.
Exactly. Okay, well done. That's perfect. All right, so plus 27. All right, there you go. Perfect. Well done. You see, you can do it. Okay, nice job. All right, next person is Mbali. Okay, Mbali, do number 7 for us, please.
Ma'am, I don't want to do number 7. I wanted to talk about number 5.
You wanted to talk about number 5, but give it a try, Mbali. Even if you get it wrong, it doesn't matter. Come, I can help you as well.
Okay, so I'm
Okay.
first going to answer number 7, then talk about number 5.
Okay, all right. So in Bali, let's have a look at yours. This is your starting place in yellow, okay? And here I'm going to highlight where you end in blue, okay? So you start at the yellow and you go to the blue. How many places are you moving and in which direction?
The right.
And how many steps to the right did you have to take?
5.
There you go. It's that easy. Okay, so if you are sitting at negative 16 and you plus 5, you'll end at negative 11.
So
Okay.
number 5, I wanted to say that it's not negative 10.
Oh, okay. What do you think that it should be if it's not negative 10?
It's a positive 10 because the answer is not a negative.
Okay, but if I do what you're telling me, okay, and I use positive 10, then I'm going to write this. 12 minus, and you say in the block is positive 10. But when we subtract positive numbers, we are subtracting. So that means that what you're saying is 12 minus 10. And if we were sitting at 12 on the number line and we took 10 away, then we would end at 2. So I don't know who it was. I can't remember who did number 5 now, but negative 10 is the correct answer.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. But you know what, Mbali, I think it's lovely that you thought about it a little bit more and you wanted to offer another answer. Okay. Absolutely good. Well done. Okay. Next question. This is a difficult one. Let's see who's going to do this one first. Okay. Ranghuato, you are up next. Go for it.
Ma'am, can I please I was about to do number 7, but it's fine, I will do it.
Okay, so try number 8.
It's 40.
40. Okay, so in other words, what you're telling me is this: minus 16 minus 40 is 24.
Negative 49.
Negative 40. Okay, so then you say minus 16 minus negative 40. You get 24. Okay, correct. Okay, so that would be negative 40. Good job. That's a difficult question. Okay, so that's really impressive. That you got right. Pardon?
It is very
It's difficult. It is difficult, absolutely. But look how well all of you are doing tonight. This is really amazing. So well done on answering that difficult question. That's really good. Okie dokes. Now let's see who's got a hand up next. Okay, Lelenhle. Lelenhle, why don't you try number 9, please, Lelenhle?
Ma'am, I wanted to do question 8, not question 9.
But it doesn't matter. Just give it a try. And you know what? If you get it wrong, it's fine. We're just here to learn. It doesn't matter. Okay, give it a try.
Okay, ma'am, can I calculate?
Sure. Tanweer, hold on, I'm going to write to you now.
Ma'am, is it minus 3?
It
plus
is.
3?
You tell me. You tell me. Minus 3 or plus 3?
Minus 3.
Very good. Well done. It is minus 3. Okay, because what would
I
happen
see
now?
what you did there, Lilinche.
What did Lelenhle do?
Because you were like, it is. She's like, all right. So
Then it is.
I see you.
Okay, Lelenhle, that's right. Okay, so it would be negative 3 that goes inside there. Okay, so that we would end up saying minus 16 plus 3, and then we would end up at negative 13. Well done, grade 7s. These are supposed to be like difficult questions for grade 7. And adding and subtracting integers is difficult anyway. So the fact that we are doing these and we're getting them right is really lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, now we've got some word problems. Okay, so we're gonna answer these. Okay, so we're gonna have to read them carefully first and then see what sort of math sentence we can make out of it, and then work out how we're going to get the answers. Okay, so I'm having a look here and I see Tapelo. Tapelo, you've got a hand up. Does that mean you want to do G, Tapelo? Go for it, Tapelo. Right into Bonolo. Okay, Tapelo, you've gone quiet. Let's see who else. Rolivua. Okay, go for it, Rolivua. Do you want to do G first?
Okay. I think it's 100. I'm not sure.
Absolutely. Okay, you're quite right. The war did last 100 years. Okay, so from 246 BC and then ended in 146 BC, you're quite right. Okay, so it was 100 years. Okay, the war lasted 100 years. Okay, but we would obviously have to subtract. Okay, good job. Well done, Rolivua. That's perfect. Okay, question H. Let's see. Okay, so let me actually write this correctly. We would have said 246 minus 146 means the war would have lasted 100 years. Okay, that's a better way of setting things out. Okay, next person, Mbali, go for it. What are we going to write in number H? Mbali.
I wasn't doing H.
That's okay. Just give it a try. Give it a try.
It's confusing.
Okay, that's okay. Then let me help you. Okay, so the highest temperature in South Africa is 50 degrees Celsius, and the lowest temperature is minus 20 degrees. What is the difference between these two temperatures? So in maths, when they ask us what is the difference, what are they asking us to do? What operation?
Subtract.
Exactly. Okay, so now you're going to start at 50 degrees, the bigger one, and you are going to subtract the smaller temperature. So that means 50 minus negative 20.
70.
Okay. What's going to happen now, Mbali? What happens when we subtract negative numbers?
It adds up.
We add, absolutely. So this becomes 50 plus 20. So in other words, our final answer is?
70.
70. Okay, so there are 70 degrees difference between the hottest and the coldest temperatures that have ever been recorded in South Africa. Okay. Okay, let's bring the number line down into Esau. Hang on 1 second. Don't know if this is going to help us too much in this one, but that's fine. Where am I going to put it? I'll put it there, and then I'll just rub this one off. Okay, there we go. There's the number line as well, so we can use that. Okay, now we are on to question number I. All right, so in question I, it says, how much warmer is a temperature of minus 39 than a temperature of minus 114? How much warmer is it? What do you guys think we need to do here? Nolutando, your hand is up next. What do you think we should do, Nolutando? Where are we starting on the number line, and where do we want to end? Nolutando? Maybe Nolutando's scared of this question. That's okay. Tapelo, do you want to try question I? Okay, Patson sent an answer. All right, Patson. Okay, Tina, you're up next. Go for it. Tina, do you know how to do question I?
Miss?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean question I?
Question I, please. Do you know how to do that?
You mean when you have to write it down?
Yeah, so in other words, would you know how to set it out? So in this question here, what you'd have obviously have to write some kind of math
operation.
Sentence. Yes, absolutely. You'd have to write some kind of some kind of math sentence. How would you do that?
So you just write I, okay, and then you say minus 39.
Oh, hang on a second. Sorry, my pen's
negative 39. Minus 114.
Okay, minus, so like that.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, but if we read the question, I'm glad you said that, okay? But if we look at the question says, how much warmer is minus 39 than minus 114 degrees Celsius. So when it comes to temperature, all negative numbers actually, minus 114 is much, much colder than minus 30.
Oh, so you must minus the bigger number first.
So minus 114 is all the way down here on the left-hand side. Minus 114 is all the way down there. Then it says how much warmer. So when temperatures are getting warmer, which direction are we moving on the number line?
We're moving to the right.
Absolutely. So we have to plus, don't we? So now we've got to work out what are we plussing onto minus 114 so that we can get to minus 39.
Oh.
Okay, does that make sense to you? That is in symbols, that's how we would write how much warmer is minus 39 then?
So basically you said that you don't, like if you want to write it in a number sentence, do you have to write the blocks or do you just have to flip the numbers around?
Okay, so at grade 7 level, you wouldn't be working with letters for unknowns, I would imagine. So I think what you could do here is you could write it with a block if you wanted to, and then what you can do is you can then use opposite operations in order to work out what goes in the block. All right. So in other words, if we want to use opposite operations to work out what's got to be over here, the opposite of minusing 114 is plussing 114, isn't it? So that means that we've got to sit at minus 39 on the number line and we have to plus 114.
Okay.
Okay, and that would get us to 65.
So you got 65 by I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite positive about integers.
That's okay. They really are very, very difficult. And that's why this is something that we've discussed and we've spoken about. And you know what, maybe in the third term, maybe you're going to do a little bit more integers again, because this is something that's really difficult. Okay. Do you understand what I have written? I'm just going to draw the green. Okay, so if I draw a green block around that, does that make sense to you?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay, all right. So in other words, a temperature is minus 114. It's very, very cold. When we want to make something warmer, we have to add. Okay, so what we've done is we've worked out that if we start at 114 and we move 65 places to the right, we will end at minus 39.
Lee?
Okay.
Yes.
It's actually 75.
Oh, yeah, it is 75. Sorry. It is 75. Thank you.
So actually, how did you know this answer off by heart? Because how did you know how to get to the
right answer? Okay, like this. Okay, you're solving an equation, Tina. Okay, so in other words, if we do the whole thing all over again, let me just write it over here. We're starting at minus 114. We are adding an unknown number and we are ending at negative 39. Okay, so using opposite operations. Okay, what is the opposite of minusing 114?
The opposite. It would be plus.
Absolutely. So it would be plussing 114, isn't it?
Yes.
So then don't we have to do the opposite thing to the other number?
Yes.
Okay, so then if I want to work out what belongs in this block, I have to do the opposite operation to the number that's left. So I have to add 114 to minus 39.
Okay.
Okay, so what this means now is that you are sitting at minus 39 on the number line. Okay, to try and draw this is a bit crazy, but Okay, we are sitting at minus 39 on the number line. So minus 39 is over here. Over here would be minus 38, and then it would be minus 37, and then it would be minus 36. And in this direction over here, there would be minus 40. Okay, so we're starting over here at minus 39 on the number line. Because we are plussing, that means that we need to go to the right.
To the right, yes.
Exactly, our number's got to get bigger. Now, I want to show you something. If you didn't know how to work this out and you didn't want to use a number line to be able to do that, if I do this, if I say, and I'm going to use smaller numbers now, if I say minus 2 plus 5, or if I say plus 5 minus 2, is there a difference between those two?
Yes.
Okay, how is the answer going to be different?
So minus 2 plus 5, you're going to have to look at minus 2 and then go to the right. So it's going to be minus 1, 0, then 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 3.
Cool, I agree with you. Lovely.
The next one, you don't necessarily put the when it says plus 5 minus 2, you don't put the sign, you just leave it like that. So it's going to be 5 minus 2, which is 3.
Okay, but do you agree now that you've worked those out that the answer is the same?
Oh, yes.
Okay, and so can you see here, all we've done is we've switched the order. Here, minus 2 came first, but there it came second. And in this question up at the top here, plus 5 came first, and here plus 5, so it came second, and here it comes first. So I can do the same thing with these two. If I've got minus 39 plus 114, it's the same as saying 114 minus 39.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, all right, so if you have 114 and you take away 39, okay, we're going to borrow from that. That gives us 0, so that would be 14. Take away 9, which would leave us with 5, and 10 minus 3 leaves us with 7, and that's where we get the 7.
Because I think I might be like good with integers if I like do the sum. I'm not sure if I know it like off by heart, because other people, they know it, and I start to worry that others know the answer already.
You mustn't worry about anybody else. We're all just here to learn and have fun and make the most out of these questions. So don't stress about that. And it's so important. These are the things, these are the sort of conversations that your teachers don't have time to have time with you, to explain at school. So it's nice. That's why we can do it here at Watobe, and we can explain these things, and it's fine. And then you can remember that and you can use it when you go back to school. Don't worry. There are plenty of other people that are here this evening that make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time.
Okay, yes.
So don't stress about that. Okay.
Yes.
Well done. All right, good job. That's fine. There we are there. Okay, now let's see. Did all the hands go down while we were busy? Okay, Nelisa, your hand is up next. Do you want to try J, Nelisa?
Geez, it went down very quickly.
Yeah. They all looked at that one and they were like, Okay. All right. Lisa, do you want to try J? Lisa quickly put her hand down as well. Rolifua, what about you? Do you want to try J?
I don't know if I know it, but I can try.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what? If you get it wrong, so what? It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
What would you do here?
So the difference between minus 5 and minus 9 was 4, and the difference between minus 5 and 2 degrees was 7. So I think the in between those degrees it was 3. So I think I need to add I'm not sure. I think 10 degrees to 2, which is 12 degrees.
Okay. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Okay, 12 degrees. What do you think, Kat? Is Rolivua right with her answer?
The temperature from 4 to 5 was 2, well, the change.
Okay, so from
The change
was
from
2
5.
degrees. So from here to here, it went up by 2. From 3 to 4, it went down by 5. At 1600, the temperature was -9. So that means that we have to do the opposite, isn't it?
Yes.
So when we start at -9, we would have to +5, and then we would have to -2. Okay, does that make sense, Rolivua, and everybody else? Okay, so in order to work backwards, we have to reverse these operations.
Oh, she was very close, though.
She was very
just
close.
a symbol.
Yeah.
Because it is -12.
-12.
Okay,
Isn't it? Wait, that's fine. Nope, never mind. Sorry.
No, sorry, I'm not getting -12 because I'm saying we're going to start here at -9, and then we've got to work backwards. All right. So if the temperature at 4 o'clock was -9, and it had changed by -5 degrees, then we've got a +5.
Yes, no, it's not.
Does that make sense to you? So we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to the right. Okay, and then it changed by 2, so now we've got to go back down. So I said it was -6.
Yes.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay, Rolivua, that's what I would do there. That was a really, really difficult. Yes, Mbali, there we go. Okay, that's what I would have done as well. All right, so now we've only got 5 minutes left. So I think what I'm going to do is leave question K, because there's a couple of things that we just need to go and speak